Now, just a few months ago, we had an opportunity to open up a store in South Africa. Before we opened the 2 stores in Johannesburg, I had an opportunity to sit down with about 50 young people who were going to wear the green apron and work for Starbucks. And it turns out, unbeknownst to me, all 50 of them had never had a job. And as we're talking, they're telling me about where they live. And they're telling me they live in a township. But I asked one of them, would it be okay if after work today, I went with you to see where you live? And he was so proud to say, yes, of course. I went to the township. And as I said, I grew up in public housing. I was a poor kid. I have never seen poverty like this. A township is a group of 10 square, 50 meters, maybe even less. No running water, no electricity, no kitchen. And yet, I met his mother, I met his sister, and Victor's family was so joyful, so happy. What I was struck by was, I know a lot of people who are very successful, who are really pissed off, really unhappy, like envious. And here's this family. They have nothing except each other. Getting back to that conversation with those 50 young kids, they kept using a word, an Afrikaans word I had never heard before. And they used it time and time again, and finally I got enough nerve to say, you keep saying this word, what does it mean? The word was Ubuntu, Ubuntu. U-B-U-N-T-U, Ubuntu. Victor, what does Ubuntu mean? This big smile on his face, they're all smiling. And he says, Ubuntu means, I am because of you. I am because of you. This is a time in the world where that word, Ubuntu, means so much because we need to be for each other. So I leave you with that word, Ubuntu, with the understanding that we need to be very mindful of the world we're living in, the individual and collective responsibility we all have to each other, our families, our friends, our society, and to do everything we can not to be a bystander, to be an upstander, to make a difference, and to recognize that we are living right now in a global society where people are going to be asking us, our children, our grandchildren, where were you back then? What were you doing? What did you stand up for? What did you defend? So I ask you, on behalf of your parents who have sent you to this extraordinary university so that your life will be better than them, to do everything you can to make them proud of what you're going to do in your society, in your neighborhood, in your community, to make them proud and make a difference. Thank you very much.